What is good with you? It is your boy Travis Kinley coming back to you with another one for the replay gang because no one is actually in here yet. Get my laptop all set up here. Larry's in Discord, picking on me, talking about I'm late to my own live. Trucker John, what's happening, man? I was just talking about you. So, I don't know if you've been on No Luck Trucking's channel or not, but he just made a new intro he posted the other day. Heathens, what's up, man? I'm finally here. Flatbed J, I'm finally here. Trucker John, No Luck Trucking made an intro the other day, and he tries to say, it's getting dark outside, man, and I don't really want this light right here. Forgot to turn my light on. Here we go. Oh, my natural lighting right here. Yeah. How about blue? Oh. No Luck Trucking made a video the other day. He said, where's the hat? He said, he made a video the other day. He made an intro video, like just an intro he's going to start putting in the beginning of his videos. And I'm like, what's going on, Lenny? How's it going? I haven't seen your name pop up in a while. And I was like, oh, man, I love your intro or whatever. He was like, yeah, I was just looking at all your intros, and I told my wife, man, I sure do want an intro. I was like, well, I know you lying because you must have been looking at Trucker John's intros if that's where you're getting your idea from, because I have zero drone footage on my doggone on my channel. I wish I had a drone, but I do not have a drone, so I know that's not where you're getting it. You must be looking at Trucker John's. Somebody asked me, where's the hat? I'm actually wondering, oh, you're talking about my hat. Okay, because that video hasn't posted yet. Heathens. All right, let me get my laptop going here. Trucking with Dom in the house. Congratulations on DAB. We see you, bro. I'm getting my what about the Raiders? Get my laptop here. I like to keep up with the comments on my laptop so I can you know what I mean? I like the hat. It's somewhere in here. So I have a Heathens Trucking LLC snapback now. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. And it is very fly, but I did not bring it on my truck because I'm scared I'm just going to mess it up. So I didn't bring it because I don't have a place right now, especially training and stuff. Eric made my outro. I'll need a new one. So, but especially training and stuff, I don't want to mess it up, man. So I left it at home. I was like, I don't know. We'll see what happens after that. Somebody, oh, you've been on the truck a while, man. I want my life to change, and I think trucking can do that. Well, you know, Joey, in a lot of respects, it absolutely can do that. Let me bring this down a little bit. I feel like I got to sit up and be taller than I really am. Here we go. Thank you. I'm not a tall man, so I can go up a little bit now. Come on, I ain't no midget now. The kids will be taking selfies with it. Joey, man, you know, in some respects, trucking can change your life, and then in other respects, I think it can't. For some people, it can't because they don't have the foundation to build on top of. So, but as long as you got the foundation to build onto, absolutely, man, it can. Hey, how's the quality of this video? Y'all, let me know how the quality is. If it's looking a little fuzzy, I may just need to go on LTE, not LT, LTL. Shouldn't you be on vacation? It's good. Thank you, Eve. I appreciate that. Shouldn't you? What foundation? I have nothing to my name and nothing going for myself. I will answer that in just a second. I mean, it is fuzzy for you, Jay. Let's try to turn the signal. It's kind of fuzzy on my computer too. Let's see what happens. Shouldn't you be on vacation? I am actually. This is my last hometown day. Quality looks great, life of Merv. So let's see if I messed up the quality by going on LTE. We're going to figure this thing out one way or the other. I have a hotspot. It's 5G right here. And I have a pretty decent signal. Hey, Bill, thanks, man. I appreciate you following me, bro. You look good. Now you're just taking it overboard. You No Luck Trucking. Just. But yeah, shouldn't you be on vacation? Y'all, I had the best vacation ever, y'all. I had the best vacation ever. So one thing I do, I'll tell you one thing I do. One thing I do is that let's say if I take home time, thank you, bro. I'm trying. I'm working on it here. I'm working on it. Got some grays. I'm working on it here. One thing I like to do when I take home time is I will, my laptop froze. I hope y'all didn't freeze. Let's refresh it. One thing I will do, let's say I take 10 days of home time. I will, Trigger John. Okay, a comment popped up, so must be all right. Must just be my laptop or something, man. Let's try youtube.com. So one thing I'll do, if I take 10 days of home time, what I will do is on the day before I'm scheduled to go back to work, rock the gray. Yes, sir. That sounds like it needs to be a challenge. The day before I'm scheduled to go back to work, what I will do is I'll set myself up. Congratulations, Mad Cardinal. Orientation set for the 27th. I will set myself up for a load by going to a truck stop near where I want the load to come out of. So in my area where I live, there's not a lot of great freight that I like. So what I'll do is I'll drive to the area that I want to be at the day before and then sleep there overnight because I'm available. As soon as my dispatcher gets to work, I'm available. So, hey, I want you to wake me up. I want to hear that. I got the air horn ringtone for Prime app. I want to hear that ringtone as soon as I'm bomb, 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 bomb. So, whatever. My laptop keeps freezing. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm not connected to my hotspot. That would be why. So, I forgot who it was now. I have to scroll up. Joey, you wanted to know what I meant by foundation. Yeah, the old Prime ringtone. Bomb, bomb. And yes, sir. Yes, sir. O'Brien and Son LLC, you can absolutely set yourself up so you can get a load in the area. You know, let's say it's dry in your area, but 1 hour west. You know what I'm saying? So all I do is there's one day I always plan to take care of my truck. I mentioned this in another video that I don't think dropped yet. I think it drops next week. There's one day I always plan to take care of my truck. Pack in, vacuum, clean it up, windows, whatever I got to do. This weekend I had to drain the freezer as far as ice accumulation, clean the air fryer basket, shopping, everything I need to do in one day. I'm not spending my whole home time messing around, right? And then the night before, I just, hey, I'm gone, man. I don't like to leave my house with a load. You know what I mean? Y'all know I got girls and everything. That's awesome. Discord notification. Y'all know I got my girls at the house and everything. So when I get a load on my phone, I immediately go into work mode. Like I can be a one-track minded type guy. So I don't like to leave my house with a load because then I'll be like, bah, bah. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. And you know, with your family, you gotta be unwork moded. So this is good for me. It's good for me to park up night before, chill, always watch a movie, eat. I get like sweets out the truck stop and just kind of eat and have my little movie night. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to say, before I answer Joey's question about what foundation, I do want to say we do have an awesome community here. I just saw Johnson's Logic say, oh, I'm honored by the both of you. We do have an awesome community here. It is really cool being a part of this community. So anyway, Joey, I want to get to your question just so you know what I'm saying. When I say, if you come into trucking with a good foundation, it's great to build upon, but without a good foundation, it'll crumble. What I mean is the same thing I mean whenever I say things like 10 count. What's up, man? What's going on, bro? Hey, you know what I'm saying? We holler at each other in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Joey, what I'm saying is the same thing I say when I say the lottery doesn't make you rich. It only finances who you already are. The lottery doesn't change who you are. It only finances who you are. Trucking will not change who you are. It will only finance who you already are inside. So when I say a foundation, I don't mean owning a house, owning a car, owning anything at all, any possessions. What I do mean is the foundation that you have inside of yourself is, you know what I'm saying? Johnson's Live, you're trying to bring me out. So just so you know what he's talking about, I'm posting that. That'll drop next weekend, actually. But what I'm saying is it finances who you already are inside, right? So, for instance, I just recorded a video earlier today about money management. If you already have that inside, trucking will finance that. You see what I'm saying? But for those people who come to trucking managing money poorly, trucking's not going to do anything for them because they're going to get the money and then throw the money in the trash can. So that's what I mean by a good foundation, man. That's all I mean right there. I'm trying to figure my life out with this dog. I mean, I guess I don't need foundation. Always have communication with family, especially kids, be able to be a part of their lives while being, yeah, certainly, man. And more, you know, I mean, we could go on and on about that, but that's what I mean. I'm not talking about owning anything at all. Hey, congratulations again. Can't remember who it was, but saying you start orientation on the 27th. You got 10 days to live it up, okay? You got 10 days. I don't know, man. Okay, the video about what Ross is talking about, I preached earlier today, right? And Ross watched it on Facebook Live, so he's roasting me on that right now. So if you're talking about that video, I plan to drop that next Sunday because I already got my Monday through Friday lined up, so I ain't trying to shuffle nothing around. Yeah, see, don't follow him up. You can't follow certain types of people up. And he is one of those people. I'm also one of those people, but he is also one of those people. You can't follow him up. You just got to leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? One of them people like in class and stuff like that. You've seen them. I know y'all seen them. I don't know what. You know what? I'm about to restart this hotspot because I really wanted to keep up with my comments on my day before yesterday. GPS rerouted me to a neighborhood and I didn't know trucks don't go into neighborhoods. Hold on. Neighborhoods, and I hit a fire hydrant. Oh, can't wait to get to Prime. Yeah, Chris, I remember seeing you. Two brothers of the same kind. Yeah, the same kind. Don't follow them up. Kind. I just restarted my router and then it started working. Then the next day, oh man, hold on. Cancel. This is why I wanted to keep it up on my laptop. Took an exit ramp too quickly and went into a ditch. Although a truck didn't roll over, sucks. But hey, yeah, that's tough, man. Demetrius, how's it going? I'm posted up. I'm just chilling. Heathens. Hey, Heathens, I really appreciate the care package, bro. Big ups to Heathens Trucking LLC. I really appreciate the care package. Like, that's straight love, bro. That's straight love. Poplars, what's up? Howdy. What's going on? Hey, Kingsley, man, that sucks. Listen, I know a guy who had to leave Prime because he told him the truth about having, you know, smoked weed like 3 months prior to orientation. They sent him home. He got a job elsewhere. You know what I tell him? If you're watching, hey, you know, I didn't say your name or nothing. You know what I tell him? Get it how you live, is a saying in, you know, like the hip hop community. Get it how you live, okay? That is what I tell you also. Get it how you live, okay? Prime, let you go, whatever. You still got a life to live. You got to get it out here, right? What's going on, Truck and Venture? You got to get it out here. Poplars, that sucks, dude. You got to get it out here, though. Get it how you live. Find you a job. Learn from your accident, your mistakes and everything. Get it how you live, yo. That's all you can do. All you can do, tell people, all you can do is the best you can do. And if anybody asks you to do anything different, you tell them to holler at me because that's unreasonable. All you can do is the best you can do every single day of the week, yo. From church to the streets. Church is in the streets today, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get it how you live, though. You know what I'm saying? That sucks, but hopefully you learn from that lesson, right? Number one, you can't always trust no GPS. I feel like that could be a whole video right there. Number one, you can't always trust no GPS, for real. Them GPSs will lead you wrong. Them GPSs do not care about you, your future, about your license, about your family, your livelihood. They don't care about you. Love you too, Trucker John. Love you too, bro. Yeah, but them GPSs do not care about you. I am not gonna lie. I've had things happen to me and trainees. Florida boy, what's happening? What's going on? I've had stuff GPSs take me. Oh man. One time I rolled through Atlanta and GPS took me in a neighborhood. Got to a 4-way stop and I knew it. Like, I gotta get out of here. So I looked at my own map, found my own way out. And I had to make a left at the 4-way stop. Atlas book have to be on hand. Old school. I agree, Eve. I agree entirely. I really do. I even agree so long as, like, on get people stuck. Yeah, I'm telling you. Them GPSs don't care nothing about your life, yo. Don't care nothing about your life. I get to this 4-way stop, and it's tight, like a little neighborhood 4-way stop, you know? And I have to make a left to get out of the neighborhood. Otherwise I go straight and I get deeper. See? Look at Poplars. Tried to take her down a 12-5 bridge. I tried to make a left and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I had to slide my tandems all the way forward. I had to get this dude over. He was cutting somebody grass. He stopped cutting grass. He started stopping traffic. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Yeah, me too, Trucker John. Me too. Actually, I wasn't in Atlanta. I agree with you, but I wasn't in Atlanta. Now I think about it. I was in Alabama somewhere. That's where it was. Alabama. The A's confuse me. Cities and states are irrelevant in my mind sometimes, but the A's confuse me. It was in Alabama. I don't remember where, but old Qualcomm, man. Old Qualcomm got me on that one, yeah. That was my Qualcomm. That wasn't my Garmin. That was my Qualcomm, yeah. So, yeah, you got to learn from your mistakes, yeah. Hey, Demetrius, I don't know where it's at. I'm not going to front with you. I don't know where it's at. But all I know, it was somewhere near MLK Boulevard. That's all I remember. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. Hey, look, JL, at least it wasn't in Atlanta. At least it wasn't in Atlanta when it happened. That's all I'm saying. 7-0. 10 count, man. I feel like we hadn't talked in a while, man. I'm not gonna lie. I have been a little absent. Training will wear you out. Okay? Might have been Mobile. Might have been. Training will wear you out, 10 count. I feel like I hadn't talked to a lot of people in a while, man. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, Kingsley. But, you know, like I said, hey, get how you live. Pick up, and keep on going. Hey, Florida boy, I leave contact in the description of all of my videos. If any of y'all want to hit me up, I actually need to charge that fund anyway, but yes, sir. I agree with you, Trucker John, 100%. Love Florida. Don't want to drive there. Straight up. Love Florida. Don't want to drive there. Excuse me. Mad Cardinal. Yeah, that was you. That was you. GPS is a good tool, but it's like a stepbrother. Always have jokes. If I was on a StreamYard, I would have highlighted that. I don't know the past tense of highlight. But yeah, I'm telling you. I do not want to drive to Florida. There are certain places I don't drive, and Florida is actually one of them. If I wanted to join Prime. You know what? You play too much. Highlighted. Is it highlighted? I don't know. Shamarcus, what's happening? We're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I was like, yo, I think I'm about to go live. I text JL. I was like, hey, I'm about to go live in a little bit. See? Following him up. Yeah, I'm about to go live in a little bit. Yeah, my trucking venture. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, dropping them driver codes, them referral codes. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I love being out west. I'm excited. Yeah, man. Florida boy, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited to pick Taylor up. I'm excited to get back to work. We about to get it. Taylor don't have much longer to go. He got about 4 weeks, give or take one. Just depends. You know. Hey, come on, Trucker John. Come on. You know you're not leaving your truck, though. You know you're not leaving. That's your truck. It's got your name on it right now. It's got your name on it, man. Hey, but yeah, I'm excited to get Taylor back on the truck. I'm excited to knock it down. He's only got like 4 weeks, give or take one. I'm excited to see him come back from home time. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but I'm excited to see his attitude coming back from home time. See his confidence packing back in the truck. He already know what to expect. He know where everything goes. He just throwing his stuff in there and ready to sit down in the steering wheel, put his headset on, and sit down and ride. I feel really great though. It's too many letters. I thought our codes have to be 6. I'm not. What do you mean behind on content? My content? What am I talking about? Something that's in a future video? I don't know what you mean by behind on content. I might be talking about something in a future video. So yes and no. All I did was show him. That's a good goal. You know how it is though. It's like those opportunities aren't everywhere. You know what I mean? Even at truck stops, like I'm looking behind the camera right now. Like, how could I actually at this truck stop? There's a way I could do it. Have to be a certain truck stop, you know. Yeah, there you go, heathen. Without the E, without the last E. Yeah, at certain truck stops, I guess I could do it. I just have to be creative and look for that opportunity, Poplar, because I really want to do that. Brad finna win up in the house, baby. He said it. Yes, I'm finna win. Brad finna win, boy. Let me see. Shamarga said about to drop the student off at home in Mobile, then take a few days off. Good. For real, good. Take that. I'm coming off of mine. Take that. Take that. Brad finna win up in the house. I like that name. I'm not gonna lie. I like that name. Post your business number. Hey, Chris Timms, if you scroll down to the bottom, well, not scroll down, but if you read the description of all of my YouTube videos, my business number is in the YouTube video. Contact me. I do need to charge the phone because I did vacation so hard this time on home time. I just left it in the truck. It died. I just left it in the truck. The truck was parked at the house. I just left it in the truck. I didn't even care about it. It's still off. It's still off. See? It don't even. See? I'm gonna have to scroll up and see what y'all are talking about. JL and Trucker John. Yeah, but hit my phone up. As soon as this phone is done charging, then I'm gonna charge that phone. I don't have 2 Apple chargers on here. Yes, sir. Brad finna win. Brad finna win. I love that name, man. I know, man, Brad, dude. You've been so patient, bro. You've been so patient. I'm like excited to see you win. I ain't gonna lie. You've been so patient. But Trucker John, I'm pretty sure you have my real number though. Oh, my phone pointing at me. I'm looking at my phone. Trucker John, I'm pretty sure you have me. I'm pretty certain you have my real number. Trucker John leaving Prime because Theo wouldn't buy him a Freightliner. Heathens, you're not lying. Let me tell you why. In the past month, I have bought 3 or 4 Apple phone chargers. This time I kept my pilot receipt because I told him in the line, I was like, look, this is my 3rd, 4th phone charger I'm buying in the past 3 weeks. And I'm getting a little bit crazy. Like it would just stop charging. I was like, yo, bro, come on, cuz. So I told him I'm keeping my dog on receipt this time, playing around. And they would die like within 7 to 10 days. Ticking me off, man. Ticking me off. Florida boy, that's as real as I can keep it with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love all of y'all, but that's as real as I can keep it to you. My phone will be doggone blown up too much. Some days my phone already ring too much, and I'll be like, 6 charger, and I'm the only one who lives here. I do need some more chargers. I used to keep a short one, and then I have this one. It's an 8-foot one. I like them long ones. You know what? JL has wireless charging in his truck too, and I never tried wireless charging before. See, I have a magnet phone holder. I don't know. I might check that out one day. That'll doggone, yeah, man. Because, like, you can ruin the inside of your phone, you know, with the chargers. I don't know, man. Talking about John got the full connect. I need that, too. me and Trucker John got some time in together, man. Me and Trucker John got some time in together. That Freightliner with the chairs and the table, yeah. Another people. Hold on, man. I'm about to use my dog on laptop because it's easier, man. It doesn't move too much. I feel you, Brad. I feel you. Oh, okay, heathens. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to look. I assume you got that in the truck stop. My headlights, bro. It's getting dark outside. Gonna be turning the mugs on when I turn this live off. I don't know. That just hit me. I don't even know. But yeah, Wolfman, what's up? Brad finna win. I'm finna say your whole name now. That's just your whole. We're gonna even call it your government name. Brad finna win. Brad finna win. You're exactly right. A lot of other people would have called it quits. JL, I did, but I was in my yard and I'm shining at my neighbor's house. Didn't feel like moving my truck. Okay, what I gotta order off Amazon, heathens? Didn't feel like moving my truck. Justin in the house. What's up? Hey, Justin, now's a great time to call out JL for not calling you. I told him to call you. I delivered your number like the day I told you I was going to give it to him. He hasn't called you. Now's a great time to call out JL for not calling you. Let's get that out of our system. Now who got jokes? Yeah, a lot of people would have quit by now, Brad. You have hung in there, man. Okay, yeah, Amazon. I'm going to have to look for that rock form. I looked at the headlights yesterday. I sure did. Don't play with me, bud. He tried to cover himself. Go ahead, call him out, Justin. Don't hold nothing back. Oh no. Let me point that vent at me a little bit. Johnson Logic, please the 5th. Yeah, text it to me, heathens. Oh, my phone right here. I keep looking for my phone and it's pointing at me. Yeah, I checked the headlights out, but I was like in the yard. Didn't feel like moving the truck in the yard. I was done. That's how I told you I was getting Japanese and stuff, man. I wasn't trying to like do too much, but they work, and I got a general idea. I do think I need to rotate one of them, but we'll see what happens. See. Hey, Jody, I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. He's busy. Yeah, busy. Busy. Jody, I tell everybody, every time I cross the country, it feels a little bit smaller. It's not really that small. It's a very vast country. But you become so familiar with the roads and so familiar with the truck stops, and you just keep running into people so much that we're going to meet each other eventually for sure. We will meet each other eventually for sure. Nevertheless, I'm excited to show y'all. I'm definitely going to be taking some footage with the new headlights. You got to wait on that video, though. You got to wait. Hey, babe. Mom's here. Hey, babe. I looked at the time to see if the kids might have seen me. Deviant transportation. I'll be looking out for that. For sure. Yeah, man. I would add somebody. I don't have my StreamYard set up, though. I just turned this on. This was so random, not planned. Didn't post about it or anything. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to turn this one on. So I did set up a ring light just because I knew it was getting dark or whatever. And I don't like the lighting from the sleeper bird doing it. So, yeah, I did turn the ring light on. But other than that, and I popped my laptop up. I was like, I'm just going to chill, man. I'm so excited to get Taylor on the truck, y'all, for real. I've been thinking about it for a few hours now. I'm really excited, man. Taylor's a solid guy, man. He really is. Oh, man. Shout out to Mom. Yeah, she's actually my wife. I just call her Mom because the kids call her Mom, so I don't even know why I said that. I usually don't say that. But yeah, my wife's here. If you saw her picture, she definitely doesn't look like my mom. That's there's no picture. Man. I'm super excited about, Uncle Heathens. I even changed your name in my phone to Uncle Heathens. They don't popped up Uncle Heathens just now. Anyways, that's good, Florida boy. That's good, man. Hey, read the text, man. Be in the scripture. Pray. That's all I do, man. You know what I mean? Meditate, consider. Also, I listen to other like pastors and stuff too while I'm driving and stuff. I listen to podcasts, books. Audible is only $8 a month for the basic package, and it's only $16 a month for the premium package. They give you 1 credit every month. Mine comes on the 15th, and you can buy and keep any book in Audible. So that's a clutch deal for people who read. I've read somewhere around 15 books this year. I've listened to somewhere around 15 books this year. So I listen to a lot of books. Some of them like ministry, pastoral, biblical books. Others of them be like leadership books, business books. I'm constantly growing in many different ways. Spiritually, just as a husband, as a father, as a business owner. So that's another idea. Listen to books by authors. Matt Chandler's the guy I listen to, Village Church. He's out of Texas. Let's see, I'm trying to think of like my favorites. John Piper's another one of my favorites. Don't really remember where his church at though. He'd be all around the world though. But I don't really remember where his actual church is. Yeah, I know. Bill Deacon, my mom used to tell me that very often. My mom used to tell Norse mythology. I've never heard of that. Norse. I had to look into my Audible. I ain't opened my Audible in like a week. I'm behind on podcasts and everything. Hold on, 10 count. Trucker John is leaving because Theo made him walk on I-80 eastbound. Never stop learning. It makes aging easier. So, Justin, I think I've told you another quote by this guy. I used to work for this guy, Chief White. Chief White was awesome, man. He was awesome. Chief White would tell you, if you're not learning, you're dying. If you're not, he said, the first day you stop learning is the first day you start dying. And I never forgot that. There's a lot of stuff he used to say. I never forgot it. Guy's a wise man. Yeah, man. That's great, man. You come out here trucking. Look at JL. He's learning Japanese right now, right? I mean, dude. Hirschbach next week. Hopefully we get to run into you. Oh, I'm Dwayne. I'm sure it'll happen. Yeah, if there is anything you want to put your mind to, man, while you're trucking, it's a really great time. JL's learning Japanese. I got Duolingo. No kidding. I thought these was jokes. Bro, I thought these was jokes. I started getting curious because the jokes kept calling. So what are you doing right now, man? I'm like, dog, clearly I need to catch up on YouTube or something, right? What are you doing right now? Say word. I'm like typing it in now and stuff. Say word, bro. What are you doing now? Tell me what you're doing now. That's wild, man. What? Oh, that was yesterday. I was packing in my truck. That's wild, bro. Dang, dude. Tell me what you're doing. Curious. On an Amtrak, though. Coach seats, though. Always wanted to ride a train. Now I'm just looking horrible. Receiver trucking from Arizona to Utah. Trainer abandoned on the side of the road. 22 Pete in the shop. Home time. That's where we belong. Are you really? Are you for real? Now I can't tell what's jokes and what's not jokes. I feel like that's big news. That's bomb dropping news. I don't know if anybody else had a bomb drop in their lap and didn't see the video yesterday. That's bomb dropping news, though. That's crazy, dude. It's wild. Congratulations, man. Where are you going? I know you got a plan. You going to Landstar? It's awesome. That is super awesome. Yeah, I'm just chilling, though. I'm excited to get back to work, excited to get Taylor on the truck, excited to finish Taylor's miles. I have something that might work after Taylor gets off. I'm excited about that. No, only JL knows the real answer. I wonder what you're doing. Are you going on or out? What are you doing? I'm curious. Yeah, I got something that may work after Taylor upgrades. Yeah, for real. Stay tuned. That's awesome, man. That is really awesome. Something that might work after Taylor upgrades. Excited about the possibility there. Excited about driver advisory board meeting in a couple weeks, however long that is. So I'm excited about a lot. I really left everything on the table this home time. I really left it all there. I left it all there. We did everything we wanted to do. I feel like, at least I didn't walk away feeling like there's anything I wanted to do. So, is that what's going on? Say word. Y'all wildin'. Christina said, sounds like he's going to be driving a JL truck. I'm curious. That's probably what's going on. That's my guess, too. That's a great guess. It's my guess because we're married. So now I can claim that guess. Great guess. That's my guess. Yeah. Yeah, talk about start cleaning up after yourself. I actually said that when I left earlier today. Yeah, I feel like I did everything, man. Like, I have never felt so relaxed coming back to work. Somebody else just texted me. I don't even know who it was. All right, Florida boy. Take care. We'll catch you next time. I've never been so relaxed, though, coming back to work. I need to stop leaving it all on the table. You're right. I need to start cleaning up after myself. He's worth the mess. Yeah, I feel like I really just enjoyed myself. I've never said he'd pay me 80 cents per mile. I think that's cool. If that's what's going on, I think that's cool. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about that? I can't add people on here, man. Save, highlight, share, mute microphone. I can't add anybody. Ross, buy me a $389 and I'll run a JL truck. Y'all wild, dog. Y'all are wild. Oh, I can get on. I mean, I can get on StreamYard, but then I have to restart the whole thing. I'm not getting on StreamYard. Can't do it. A blind man. Yeah, I left it all on the table though, for real, man. I feel really good. I've never come to work feeling so relaxed before. Feeling so ready, excited about this month. Hey, man, I'm just praying for safe miles, man. I always pray for safe miles, dude. This road. How about, I do want to stream with you, but I don't want to stop this one. You know what I mean? That mean he acting like he worked Trucker John, basically. Y'all see how my head do like that? How about the trucker? Heathens misses the long nose too, I see. Yeah. Yeah. He's constantly bringing that up. How about the trucker who got 27 charges against him for running down the road? He killed 4 people. Has everybody heard about that? Did y'all see that in the news? Trucker running down the road, 85, brakes go out. He is somewhere west of Denver, maybe. I can't remember if it's west or east of Denver, but I know he was on 70. And he killed 4 people. He got 27 charges. Deserved it. I agree. Justin said yup. He got 27 charges. I try to tell people to protect your license. It's not worth it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Didn't take the runaway ramp. F1 was available. You got to protect your license. Oh, Bill, yeah. I don't know what the sentence was. I can Google it real quick. I don't know what the sentence was. 26 years old, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw that part. Truck driver, 27 charges. He's 26 years old. You got to... Oh, I don't think sentencing has happened yet. They just found him guilty today. 28 vehicle pileup that killed 4. 26 years old, man. 25-year-old Texas resident. 25. Come on, man. 4 counts of vehicular manslaughter, or vehicular homicide, 6 counts of first-degree assault, 10 counts of attempt to commit assault in the first degree, extreme indifference, 2 counts of vehicular assault, reckless, 1 count of reckless driving, and 4 counts of careless driving causing death. Because you're trying to be riding. A fatal chain reaction crash that happened in slow traffic on I-70 near Lakewood, Colorado. Must be just outside of Denver. I'm not looking at anything. He bypassed a runaway ramp prior to the fatal crash. Yep, should have took the mountainside. He bypassed a runaway ramp prior to the fatal crash. Coming off Vail, see? See? That's what I figured, Justin. That's what I figured. Left to go home and grow more hair. He's good at that, that's for sure. I figured it was going to be near Vail. He said he was doing 85, lost his brakes, which meant he was hitting on the brakes. That's why I figured it was near Vail. That's why I figured they put near Denver. I put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. I put it together. You got to protect your license. 25 years old, man. Can you imagine? I'm going to send that to Taylor when I get off here. I'm going to shoot that one to Taylor. Just show him, because I talk about him. I tell him, man, you don't protect yourself, dude. People are looking for you, dude. They're looking. You're a commercial driver. They will make an example out of you. They will post a picture on you. It will circulate the entire world in under an hour. I'm telling you, man. Aguilera Medeiros. Maybe. I don't know. So, Chris, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Yeah, Justin, I will. I might put that on my YouTube also. I was at home when it happened. He made his own example. You're right. Don't want to embarrass the competition. Trucker John would shut it down. I think it said 4 killed. So, see? Doesn't say whether or not he can speak English or not, so I can't really attest to that. There's dash video of him going down the hill. Yep, 4 people killed, man. Come on, man. You gotta do right. Do right. Stop trying to act like you got disc brakes. You know good well you got them brake drums, they gonna heat up. I'm just saying. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I planned on using that. I was like, man, I'd like to use that in a video. Protect your license, man. Stuff like this is what your trainee needs to see. It's not like I'm trying to scare you out of anything, but I'm trying to show you, man, all it takes. I bet that guy felt like, look at his W9 in front of me. I bet that guy felt like he was having the time of his life, and he was riding. He probably had his music up. Oh, I got this. You got it all right. 27 counts of it. That's what you got. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have nothing to tell you. I'm just saying, most people riding on drums. I got disc brakes, so I had to throw that in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Most people riding on drums though. Even still, I don't know. Hey, my disc brakes be holding my truck though. I'm not gonna front. I can get down Vale. I don't go 85, of course, but my disc brakes hold my truck, bro. Like, if my max, I'll throw the Jakes on something like Vale. I'll use the max stage of the Jake. If my max won't hold it and I just need to slow down a little bit, it doesn't matter how much is in the box yet. Them disc brakes gonna slow the truck down quick, fast, in a hurry. You know, I teach trainees count to like 4 or 5 seconds, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5, and then I'll tell them let off the brake for 5 seconds. And within those 5 seconds, you should drop more than 5 miles an hour. 5, 5, 5. You don't need 5 seconds with disc brakes. Trucker John said disc brakes are the best. Yes, sir. You don't need 5 seconds with disc brakes, bro. If you get 3 seconds and you will pass 5 miles an hour. If you just apply, you know, nice steady pressure, firm steady pressure, you don't have to stomp on it. Whatever I do, I don't know if y'all saw it. I was thinking about ordering a truck the other day while I was on vacation. I was going to sleep, but I couldn't get to sleep. I was thinking about ordering a truck. I got on Success Leasing's website. I knew good and well they weren't offering Peterbilts. I've heard it from people. I looked the other day. It's like driving an SUV. Yes. If you've never driven disc brakes on a tractor trailer loaded with at least 35,000 pounds in the back, I hope you can one day. So I knew they weren't offering Peterbilts, and I knew, you know, I just knew it wasn't even an option anymore. I knew International wasn't on there. People talking about maybe we're going off Freightliner. I don't really know. I'm not talking about factual information, but or are you going to take breaks? Deviant, that's a very good question. I don't know yet. I've been a team truck for a long time. So, yeah. I was on there and I was like, man, would I order a Freightliner? So I went through, in court he did. Oh, that's sad, Wolfman. So I went through Fearless Fly. What's going on? So I went through and I built me a nice Freightliner, and before I even built it, I was like, bro, if you can't get disc brakes on the Freightliner, it's a wrap. There's no need to even look at it. I wasn't sure if you get disc brakes all the way around, but you can. Like an old Amish man from back in the day, Jebediah, boy, Kingsley. Jebediah. Boy, I take that as a compliment. Take that as a whole compliment. Look at JL. I take that as a whole compliment, my friend. As a whole compliment. An electric tractor trailer soon? Then no. Bill, no. My answer is no. I don't think you might. Electric? Actually, depending on what you mean by soon. Actually, Bill, I think you're like an older guy. Like, you know, I think like you're older than I am, you know? So once you get like my age, the word soon takes on a new meaning than if you're in your 20s. Am I correct? I could be incorrect. If not, you strike me as such. So then I actually 48. So yeah. So like the word soon takes on a different meaning to us, right? So yes, to answer your question, yes. I just think they will start company to company first. Like a DC to DC run, I think you'll see the electric truck. So you didn't say the autonomous, you said electric. So yeah. Absolutely. I think you'll see that soon. All right, Wolfman. See you. We'll see you soon. 16 years, had our own authority and everything. My wife for having to start back over. Yeah, man. That sucks. That sucks. That's not only your license, but that's your authority and everything. That's work for sure. And money. I don't know, man. I don't know about the training question. Do you think you'll train? Earlier today, I was thinking to myself, man, I've been a team truck nearly the whole time I've been at Prime, and it really does take a toll on you, okay? Like, you don't sleep. I don't sleep as well. I can't say you or you wouldn't or everybody doesn't. All right, heathens, love you, bro. Like, I don't sleep as well. Stacy, what's up? I don't sleep as well when I'm teaming or training. I slept real good when Darlene was on my truck. I told my wife about that some days ago. I slept real good when Darlene was on truck, so I can't even front about that. But, hey, I don't know if he's still in here or not, but I would too. I'd rather hit a fire hydrant than kill 4 people. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, well, deviant, what I was mainly talking about, it's my understanding once your authority goes inactive, you got to pay money to get it to go back active. So I know that's paperwork. So I guess it doesn't really suck. It's just more of the hassle. I guess the red tape is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I bet, I don't know. I imagine relearning the business will be like riding a bicycle. For the most part, now understand, I haven't been in the business very long either. I haven't been in the industry very long at all. But I imagine for the most part, a lot's the same. Maybe e-logs, you know, not maybe, but e-logs for sure, if you're not in a pre-ELD truck. But other than that, I mean, we're just picking up freight and dropping it off same way you did, that's for sure. I don't think it'll be much of a learning curve for you. That's my guess. Of course, like I said, I hadn't been in the industry. How much can I tell you, right? But we're just picking it up and dropping it off the same way. The little details, yeah, there'll be the learning curve in the little details, but we picking it up and dropping it off the same way y'all were when you were trucking. So, with you all at Prime Orientation in November, awesome, Deviant, awesome. That's great. 9-year break and not much has changed. So you got Justin right there. He says he took a 9-year break, not much change. So looking for a trainer. I hear you. When did you, hold on, now I got to go back up. Or November, okay. So I don't know if we'll be done. We might be done middle to end of November. I'm not sure. That Tesla truck is ugly anyway. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Bill. I kind of like that Tesla truck too. I kind of like the Tesla truck. I think it's cool. I could be mistaken. I could be thinking about another electric truck, but they got one where the seat is in the center of the cab. I thought that was interesting. Tyler, cool. Yeah, so if you want to go, if you know you want to go lease, yeah, then a lease trainer would definitely be better. Tesla yard jockey. I haven't seen that. Hadn't seen a Tesla yard jockey. I saw one was a semi. I can't remember. I don't remember if it was the Tesla semi or if it was I can't remember. It's like a Japanese name or something because it always reminds me of Nokia. But there's one where the seat is in the center of, as far as not being to the left, right. It's right in the center. Oh, okay. Maybe it was Tesla semi. Okay. And then there's another one. There's another one where the door you enter from is like from the rear of the cab like this. So you get in, and then you walk up front. I don't think that's the Tesla, right? I think that one's different. Head to Prime in January. That's not bad, Fearless. So it's going to be cold, dude. It's going to be freezing. It is going to be freezing. Missouri don't play when it comes to that cold, yo. Well, I'm from Carolina, so. And foul up, or what's left of one. What? Was it rough? I'm curious, dude. Send it to me. I'm really curious about that. Is it rough? Did it not? Depends on this raid. It depends on his raid. You know how JL is with the raid. You know how it is with the raid. Apocalypse could be happening. JL be like, I'll be right there. Let me just finish this raid. I don't know what is going to happen. But electric trucks being here soon, to answer that, because I think that's a great question, I do think you'll see them soon. I think it'll start with DC to DC. I think they're going to refine it and perfect it that way. And then I think they'll keep taking steps forward. He said fact. I think they'll keep taking steps forward. It just makes sense, man. The volatility of diesel prices, Tesla says you can reserve them now. Wow. Interesting. Just the volatility of diesel prices. If I was a guy like Rob Lowe and I run some mega carrier, if I can strike out the volatility of diesel prices, but be insured that it won't financially, it's not going to be so volatile of a risk, you know, my risk analysis says it's a pretty safe bet, I can do this, then yeah, man, it only makes sense to have electric trucks. It really does. So my EPU's electric. I mean, you see that people want to go to electric stuff. I think that's a cool question. I'm enjoying thinking about it. Oh, Stacy. Johnson's Logic. I should have StreamYard this so I could highlight people's comments. When is Ross doing the chip challenge? That is a great question. We are going to wait on his comment. Tyler says it'll be in March. Would you be interested in interviewing me before them to see, before who? Everybody in the, nah. If we would work as a team, as you and my trainer, I definitely want the best. Really appreciate that, Tyler. I appreciate you considering me, even thinking, whoa, 0 to 60 in 20 seconds. With 80K load, huh? I think that's really good, isn't it? I'm trying to think how long it takes me to get to 60. Pretty certain it's more than 20 seconds. Still, I mean, for an electric truck. Oh, yeah, Stacy. Okay, yeah. Whatever, JL. He can't find anywhere he lives, and in his defense, there isn't a pilot super close by, so we'll give him that. We'll leave him alone. Hey, Tyler, I really appreciate that. Appreciate you considering me. 300, 500-mile range. Yep, I'm aware. And then they have like a spare battery that'll run you, another 100 to 200 miles, and then it only takes, about an hour to charge the battery or something like that. It doesn't take that long to charge the battery. Yep, I read about that Tesla Semi. I think it's really cool. I think it's extremely cool. Tyler, I really appreciate you considering me, though. Thinking that I have value to offer you. The best thing I can tell you is let's see where we are, in March. That's just so long way, I'll be honest with you. No idea. I have no idea. You're not upset is what Stacy said. But I have no idea. I don't know where I'll be in March. Thank you, Stacy. Doggone. I'll pay for the overnight shipping. Negative wind chill numbers in February in South Texas. All right. Talk about wind chill. Last winter, it was negative 10 or negative 15 degrees in like, I don't know, probably like 40, 50 miles, 150K. Oh, yeah. I remember reading that, Bill, about the money in the truck. It was like negative 10, negative 15 degrees, like 40, 50 miles outside of Springfield. I'm headed to the terminal. Wind chill brings it down to a negative 30 or something of that nature. It was brutal night. It was very windy. It's rocking my truck. I had to get out. I got out the truck to put anti-gel in. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be out of the truck that long. See, I wasn't used to temperatures like that. That was my first time. I was like, very challenging, Trucker John. I was like, I'm not going to be out of the truck that long. No big deal. I get out with, my big high-vis jacket and like a beanie cap, but I'm wearing shorts. I get out to put anti-gel in. I don't even get the bottle open to pour it into the tank before I got right back in my truck and put some pants on. Like, literally, I could feel my skin burning. And they warned, like, frostbite, warning or whatever, you can get frost in it, because old Carolina boy didn't want to listen. 10 count. As a driver advisory board member, I'll check on that comment for you. Yeah, no problem, Tyler. Yeah. Laughing at 10 count, man. Infrastructure doesn't support it yet, and that's another problem. But, the reason I said yes to that question, Justin, as far as Justin Deaton's talking about infrastructure doesn't support the electric trucks yet. Reason I said yes to that question is because I've seen some rest areas or service plazas where they have the electric hookups for the cars already, and we don't have a lot of cars. So that's why I said yes. I said soon, because this question originally said, do you think we'll see it soon? And, I feel like once you pass 30, like the word soon just takes on a whole new meaning because things seem to go by really fast. That's why I said yes to that question, because I didn't think I would roll up on that service plaza. That service plaza had like 50 of them or so in a line, So I was like, wow. So I was like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see them soon. I wouldn't try to put a date on it, but soon. I think all of us, I think Bill, I think you'll be alive. I think I'll be alive. Justin, I think you'll be alive when electric trucks are running DC to DC. Surely. I don't think y'all will be blind or walking around with canes or, anything like that. I don't think you'll be in a nursing home. None of that. A union electrician. Hey, yeah, I bet. Yeah. So that's why I answer yes. Soon, yeah. Soon, especially for guys our age where time seems to pass by a lot faster because, I don't know, it's just what it feels like. Yeah, I think it'll be here sooner. And then when it gets here, we'll be like, golly, I feel like it was just yesterday. I was paying, $3 for a gallon of diesel, $4 for a gallon of diesel. Yeah. So, I don't know. So how do we get the Blue Ranch royalty? Trucker John, I'll be honest with you, I really don't remember. Oh, right there, I think. Try to type something, Trucker John. See what happened. Deviant Transportation said he turned 50 yesterday. Time is flying by, and that is exactly what I mean. That is why I said yes to his question soon. That is exactly why I said yes. That is why I said yes. Absolutely. My trade was at a standstill, yeah. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. Happy belated birthday, Deviant. Trucker John, type something. I think I gave you the Blue Ranch thing. It really gives you 0 privileges. It really does nothing at all. And if it does, I think maybe Johnson's logic may have Here we go. I think Johnson's logic may have blocked 1 person in the entire time that I've been live. 5-0 is coming too soon for me, see? I'm gonna sneak up on you. You can feel it in your knees. Oh, Tracy, I'm just chilling up in here. We're just chilling. We're all chilling. I'm at a truck stop, just kicking it. I've got no load, no schedule. After this live, think I might go get something sweet. Thought about a coffee, but I don't need to go that far. I need to chill out. I think I might go get something sweet, though. A honey bun. There's a movie called Worth on Netflix. It looks extremely good. Feel it in the blood pressure. There's a movie called Worth on Netflix. It looks extremely good. It's about a guy who's a lawyer and block and put people in timeout. Yeah. What JL said. Because I had no idea. Worth is about this lawyer. After September 11th, he basically, love you, baby. About to roll out. Yeah, what time is it? Love you. Tell the kids I said I love them too. Yeah, it's about this lawyer right after September 11th. He has to pay out to all of the families, you know, who lost someone. So, that was for Christina. Finally, I can put JL in timeout. Sometimes I think about kicking him or something. Rob, what's going on, man? Congratulations on the house. Rob found a house. Literally, Christina just walked out and then you walked in. Deviant, you saw Worth. Yeah, I'm totally going to watch Worth. So, yeah, man, absolutely. That's exciting, she told me. Yes, I'm chilling at the truck stop, man. Like I said, I'm excited to pick Taylor up. I am making a YouTube video it'll be posted week after next. I'm really pushing it out there. Tried to work really hard just so I could go easy or whatever. But I am going to make a video about my goals for Imagine Parenting from Your Front Yard. Phenomenal. I want to make a video about the goals that I have from here, as far as from this end of home time to the beginning of the next, you know. Taylor is enjoying it, and I really think Taylor's going to be a strong trucker. Number one, okay. Bill, if you've ever trained someone in anything, you're gonna be able to relate to what I'm saying. And then if you've ever, if you've ever trained someone in anything, you're gonna be able to relate to what I'm saying. And if you're listening, if you've ever trained someone to drive a truck, you're really gonna be able to relate to what I'm saying. The number one reason why I think Taylor is going to do well in this industry is because he took on to it extremely quick. He took on to it. I don't know how to say it. I'm trying to lose my country jargon and say it intellectually. Yeah. How does your wife deal with you being on the road? I wish she was here. Hey, babe, if you're still here, I want you to answer that question. Otherwise, if I don't see her answer, then I'll answer it for you, Will, in just a second. But Taylor took in his life very quickly. He just caught on. In less than a week, this guy was just sitting here. By his second or third shift, he was sitting in the seat with his headset on in the middle of nowhere, driving straight road, working 10 hours a day. You see? Fearless Fly. So, is some of the things that I'll say about Taylor, I classify as a strong rookie. And then others, I plan on making a video about my experience with Darlene 2 or 3 co-drivers ago, because I feel like she was the strongest rookie, if you'll say rookie. I guess, I need to check in with her. But I feel like she was the strongest rookie. So I might save a lot of that question for when I make that video. But, good. Hey, trucking venture. Are you saying 2,600 miles for you personally or what? Only thing she needs to teach me is backing. Yeah, and backing just comes with it. A lot of backing, you just got to wait for it. But Taylor took on to it extremely well. Man, he's sitting in the seat. Taylor, he enjoys the sights. He enjoys, solo. Okay, good. Yeah, great, dude. Great. You getting it. Exactly. Great. He enjoys the sights. He enjoys the traveling. He just gets the work done, yeah. Really, 3,000, man. That was funny. Danielle. That was Danielle. That wasn't Darlene. But I will give her that. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. That was funny. That was very funny. Taylor's doing great though. I think he's, and he gets just like, who was it? I wasn't talking to Bill. Deviant? I think Deviant. I think it was Deviant. But just like I told Deviant, essentially what we do is we pick stuff up and drop stuff off in this industry. Come on, dude. Would anybody disagree with that? What do? We pick stuff up and we drop stuff off. That is literally all we do. Okay? Sure, it gets challenging. Winter's challenging and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Stacy said that was one of her favorite videos. All that stuff's challenging, but at the end of the day, we're picking stuff up and we're dropping stuff off. So I did one video with Taylor Tracy, but I wanted to do one before we took home time, but we'll definitely I'm going to try and get him on at least 2 or 3 more times. Definitely. So stay tuned, ring the bell, subscribe if you haven't, all of that good stuff. Definitely going to try and get him on at least 2 to 3 more times, 4 times, something like that, But we literally just work so hard. We're delivery specialists. We literally work so hard. Like Taylor runs a full shift, Taylor is in the same boat as with Stacy. He's refining his backing. I think if I let Taylor go today, he'll figure it out. It'll take him a while, but he'll figure out how to put it in the dock or put it in the spot, so right now he's refining everything and he's still learning prime policies and stuff like that. But he'd figure it out. He's not going to do it like somebody who's been doing it for a while. But we just pick stuff up and we drop stuff off. At the end of the day, that's it. Same thing, and Justin said he took 9 years off and not that much changed, We pick stuff up and we drop stuff off. And Taylor took on to that really well. That this is the job. You pick stuff up and you drop stuff off. In between, you listen to books, podcasts, you just chill, you talk on the phone, you go to Walmart, you shop, you just live. So Taylor took on to that really well. He's really easygoing guy, man. He's very accommodating. Both of us are very accommodating where I don't want to step on your toes. I don't want my toes stepped on. We both have that attitude. So yeah, freight relocation engineers. That's right. That's right. That's the title. Backing into a cattle chute. I hadn't tried that before. That'd be cool. Probably do some impersonation to Travis Kinley if I train you. That, I don't know if you could beat Danielle. That was funny. She did the honey bun thing. That's what had me cracking up. I'm not gonna lie. When she did the honey, because I've done that a couple of times. I didn't really throw it at her. She was exaggerating, but I will hand you a honey bun and ask you to warm it up, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to be all up in your face while I'm trying to operate the microwave. So it's like, yo, will you warm this up real quick? I have my little coffee and my honey bun. I'm getting my day started. So Taylor's doing great, man. I'm proud of the guy, man. He's made mistakes. He's learned from his mistakes. He takes teaching very well from people. Actual constructive criticism where he understands you're trying to build him up, even if you got to kind of say a hard word to him and say, look, this is what you're doing, and that was dumb. Even if he understands, like, you want him to improve. You're not calling him dumb. You're calling the decision he chose dumb. Or, you know what I mean? If I'd have to tell him, like, dude, you're getting emotional. If you just drop it and just do your job, he understands, like, I mean well when I'm saying that. I'm not, like, being a jerk or anything. But sometimes I will tell people, dude, drop the emotion, man. Just drop how you feel and just do your job. Just do your job. That is why, not getting into a whole football conversation, but that is why I always appreciated the Patriots and Bill Belichick. It's all about just do your job, man. Do your job. Call me a dummy with a smile on your face. I mean, I'm just saying, like, hey, look, yeah, man. I'm all about that, man. You can't always just be like harsh on people. Celebrate the wins. I think that's a huge part of leadership. Celebrating the wins. You got to celebrate wins with people. I tell him if he did an awesome job, I tell him. And usually I'm pretty excited about it because it's just awesome to see people grow. Like, that's the coolest part of training. Don't let it get to you. Control what you can, and the stuff you can't, don't let it get to you. Precisely. Oh, I'm trying not to go there. But precisely. That's how my trainer is, yeah. Call you dumb with a smile on your face. Yeah, man. Control what you can and stuff you can't, don't let it get to you. That's how I am. I'm not really reactive like that. Awesome. Hey, I got your bell rung, Trucker John. I'll let you know that right now. I got your bell rung, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, truck adventure. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Bill, I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, Bill. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I do not get emotional. Just like Justin said, control what you can and stuff you can't, don't let it get to you. Look, I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek. The video I'm going to make about Darlene, about 2-3 co-drivers ago. 1, 2, 3. She was 3 co-drivers ago. The video I'm about to make about Darlene is basically going to say Darlene was my favorite, and I'm not saying anything about anybody else. Darlene was my favorite co-driver because she had no emotions. I do not mean that literally. Of course, we all have emotions. Love you too, bro. Love you too. I do not mean that literally. Of course, we always have emotions, but you never saw emotions on Darlene. She was so flat, so cool about everything, right? Every now and then, traffic's going to bother me, and I start talking to cars. I call them by their color and the type of vehicle. Come on, blue van. Get it up. I know you can. Come on, blue van. Speed up. Get off the ramp. Come on, blue van. Come on, red truck. Yeah, I know you coming over. Go ahead, cut me off. I know it's coming. I just start talking to the cars like I'm babysitting. It's just my thing. Come on, white truck. You know. Come on, purple car. I know you can do it, purple car. You know. Yeah, absolutely. Praise in public, coach in private. Amen to that, man. In honor of Johnson's logic, you need this $5 bill for the landing strip called a forehead. Thank you, Evan. I appreciate that. He lying on a Sunday. JL lying on a Sunday. So every now and then you know, I may get emotional, but I don't get emotional like I'm like, ah! You know what I mean? But I'll just start talking to blue truck or purple van and come on, red car, get out the way. Come on, red car. You see my blinker, red car. You know, Darlene, none of that. If you think I'm not an emotional person, Darlene, none of that. You know, fearless, exactly. And me and Taylor had this conversation. I told, hey, you didn't have to retract that. I don't know why that message was retracted, but I told him that. Okay, I can't really unretract your message, Fearless. I told Taylor that, Fearless, that my experience in the fire department played a heavy role with the way I'm able to keep calm, cool, and collected even when things get really crazy around me. But I told Taylor that, so I told him, like, don't think like this is a change you can make overnight, but it's definitely a useful change you can put in your life. The reason, Darlene, I'm putting this in a future video because I think it's cool. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. You retracted the message or something. Okay. I thought like maybe like JL or Trucker John or maybe retracted it or something. I don't know. Nevertheless, one of the messages. Hold on, Tracy. I'm waiting on that message to pop on my computer. Thank you. Oh, she's still here. I'm gonna check in with her as soon as I get off of here. I'm gonna text her. But I think she's still here, Tracy. I suspect her to be here because she had goals. She had everything. She knew everything. Oh, okay. Copy that, JL. Tracy, yeah, Darlene had goals. She knew everything she was doing. She knew everything she was doing. So I suspect she's still here. But, yeah, one of my favorite things about Darlene, she was flat, man. She was so flat. I never heard her pull the air horn, blow the city horn. Nothing out of her. It was like she was never, and it's like, you know, she's in the same traffic we're in. Nothing. She listened to her, whatever was in her ear, you know, her headset. Nothing. You never heard her. Heartbreaking? Maybe once. But other than that, I remember zero heartbreaking from Darlene. None of it. Okay? Another example. I'm going to give you one more example. You're probably not even going to watch the video when you see it now. All trainees get on the truck and they'd be like, oh, you just want me to drive 58? Clutch. Because I tell them, yo, drive like 58, 60 at the most. Just keep it low. Low and slow, unless I tell you otherwise. They'd be like, oh, 58? Oh, that's my favorite speed, cuz, oh, yeah, you know. And sure enough, when they get on the truck, 58, 59, your fuel mileage is looking good. You're saving a ton of money. And you know, you encourage them. You give them that positive reinforcement. Yeah, dude, you're doing awesome. Look at our fuel mileage. Great deal. Bro, once they get used to your truck, they riding. They ride. Most people, Stacy said, look, I'm real. I've been 65 since day one. Ain't nobody got time for 58. Okay? But, yeah, Trucker John, absolutely. She was very professional. Very business, yo. That's why she was my favorite. So, Stacy said, I've been 65 since day one. I ain't got time for all that, man. Yeah, that she kept 58, 59, 60. If I needed her to go faster, I'd ask her and then she'd do it for me. But you could tell she was not in her comfort zone. Her comfort zone was like 60. That was it. So she never changed. That's why Darlene was my favorite. She was so consistent, so emotionless, so non-responsive with traffic around her. I've never slept as good with any co-driver as I have with Darlene. And I've had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 or 6 co-drivers now. So I'm starting to get up there in the number of co-drivers. You know, I've been teaming basically since I've been with Prime. I've never had a co-driver I trusted like I trust Darlene. Just being real. Because I think it's because when I went to sleep, I knew exactly what to expect out of her. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I knew exactly what was going to happen. She had zero emotions, less than me. And that is impressive to me because most people say I'm pretty flat. She was flatter than I am. So, I don't know. I'm going to send her that video after I make it too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Stacy. Yeah, I hear you. Southern Cali as a whole. Not even just LA, all of Southern Cali. Hey, thanks, Tracy. I try to be positive, you know what I mean? It's easy to be negative, man, but just like Justin said, man, control what you can and things you can't. Don't let it get to you. That's why I don't really have time to be negative. So, yeah, Fearless, calm, cool, and collected, man. Sometimes I'll mention that a driver is an idiot, you know? And so, a lot of times, just like I said, I just say, come on, red car, do better, red car. Come on, white van. That's my thing. I don't know. I don't even know where I got that from. But I talk to the cars, I use color and vehicle type. Come on, big red truck, you know. Come on, moped. You can do it. Hit this hill, moped. Hit this hill, moped. I don't know. My truck adventure said he'll be back at the Lamplighter. Minor little setback, but yeah, definitely a good week. I'm hoping for a good week. Mine would shift 11 to 12 every 30 seconds. So, Justin, I don't think we were talking back then. When Darlene was doing 60, even though it shifted over and over, and it makes me a little uncomfortable because you start thinking clutch wear and tear, transmission wear and tear. But even though it would shift over and over, she got amazing fuel mileage. Didn't matter the weight, didn't matter where we were running. She always got like amazing fuel mileage. She was posting numbers that I didn't know my truck was able to do. I seriously didn't even know it. And I definitely didn't think it because when she runs 58, 59, yeah, 60 is where my switch happened. But when she ran 58, 59, she stayed in 11th gear like nearly the whole night, you know? But she still posted amazing numbers I didn't know my truck could do. So I don't know. I thought it was amazing when it happened. Evan said, I ain't gonna lie, I be straight cussing cars out. Hats off to the ladies in the industry too. Yeah, certainly. No time in this no time in this life for negativity. And then JL says for me. I'm not even sure what for me. I'm wondering like have to hit the dentist ER tomorrow. I need my wisdom tooth removed. Oh, you're gonna be down at least 2 days. At least two days. I will say, Bill said hats off to the ladies in the industry too. Yeah, certainly. There is CDL Life. There's like a group. I know they have a YouTube, something else. Where did I see that? Maybe Facebook. But, oh man, Makrabi. Is that how I pronounce that? Saddam al-Makrabi. Hi, bro. Love your videos. I do appreciate you, bro. Do appreciate you. We were talking all the time. You got the talking to cars for me. Oh, is that where it is? You be saying red van, yellow car? Because I know I do that for sure now. All the time. Right, but I couldn't sleep to it. Oh, because all the constant. So, Justin, I will say, when it first started, not only did I have difficulty sleeping, I had difficulty accepting that it was happening. I had difficulty sleeping because the constant, you know, but then I had difficulty accepting that it was even happening because I was like, come on, man, like, you know. But then when she started posting the numbers, I was like, okay, we'll let it go. So I've never said anything, even about the shifting. I never said anything about it. I'm surprised it didn't bug her. I don't know. If I had to guess, no matter where she is right now, whether she's with Prime or otherwise, I bet you she's still doing 60. I bet you she's still doing 60. If yeah, JL, finish the raid, man, and call Justin. You know you got his number. I'm gonna text it to you again. You know he's getting my phone's up here. You know you got you. I yell at the lying lane departure more than anything. Stacy, aren't you in a Freightliner? I think you're in a Freightliner. Freightliner lane departure is a little more hostile than the Peterbilt is. Peterbilt sound like boop 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 boop. Sound something like that. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Freightliner be like. I'm sorry. I hope y'all's speaker weren't up, but he got it the first time. Whatever. Nelks TV TNT trainer. How about that? Am I pronouncing your name right? That's the biggest thing for me. I just want to know if I'm saying it right. Makrabi? Is that how to say that? Makrabi? I'm just curious. Yep. Hold on. Evan said he slowed down to 65. You slowed down to 65? Yes. Okay. Just curious. Wanted to make sure I was pronouncing it right. I swear it yells at me at every exit and on ramp. Yo, your Freightliner doggone. Y'all Freightliner thing, yeah. Trucking with Six Fats. How you doing? How you doing? Trying to catch up on the comments here. I am definitely about to check out because I want to see that Worth movie, and I'm extremely curious about that. Yeah, you can clearly hear the Freightliner departure in videos and on the telephone with people. You can clearly hear that. It's like, yo, I was on the phone with somebody. I don't remember who it is, but they hit a bump, and you could hear the bump, like. And then they said, "Oh, I forgot to strap my refrigerator down." I said, "Strap your refrigerator down." I was like, "Dang, yo, you have some real problems when you forget to strap your refrigerator down, and it's causing you problems while you drive." Like, dang. And they wasn't coming off home time or nothing. They just forgot to strap their refrigerator down. What they really meant was shut the door, like put a bungee cord over the door. But when they said strap their refrigerator down, I just gave them a hard time because they ain't a Freightliner, so. Good, headed to Springfield to meet up at Applebee's. That's what's up. I'm not in Springfield, or I would come chill. I would. Do you not come to the Millennium Building? I've never seen you, but I will be asking for that pick if you do. Yeah, absolutely. Your videos got me through PSD. I'm glad, Tracy. Super glad, Tracy. So I will be in Springfield on November 6th-ish, 7th-ish. Thank goodness my new headset has great noise cancellation. I'll be in Springfield November 6th, 7th-ish. I was accepted on the driver advisory board. Super excited about that. Extremely excited about that. Our first meeting is the first weekend in November. It's like November 8th or something like that. So I'm excited about that. But I'll be there then. But I'll be headed right back out though. I know Taylor's ready to. Why aren't you working? Can't make money talking. Rafe, I thought about you before I went on home time, man. How are you doing, man? It's good to see you in here. It is good to see you in here. Your Pete was loud in the Freightliner. Trucker John, did it have the boop, 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 boop sound? Or was it like the chainsaw? Arrgh. Rafe, I'm coming off home time, brother. I still feel like my face is relaxed. I don't even feel like I've started working it. Are you guys constantly on the phone networking while you were driving? Seems like there are a lot of prime drivers who are all friends with each other. So... for the record, Rafe works for Martin, right? Isn't it Martin Rafe? He used to be a prime driver. He works for Martin now. Trucker John don't work here anymore. But yeah, for a lot of us, yeah. Networking, talking, passing the miles by, cutting jokes. You know, Martin, yeah. Rafe works for Martin. That would be the nice blue trucks with the eagle on them. Or the white trucks with the, accented blue with the eagle on them. I'm pretty sure it's the eagle. They always have nice equipment. That's what I can say. I'll be 13 days from done for the year. Oh, really? And then you're taking the rest of the year off? That's nice. Me too, man. Me too. So, Saddam, are you saying you have an EPU and disc brakes? Are you in a Peterbilt? Is that what you're saying? If so, me too. I have an EPU and a Peterbilt. My air is on right now. And you do not hear my APU in the back. So that's awesome. Good deal, Rafe. How you digging the truck, though? Yeah, let's hear about that. Rafe would be a guy who went from international. Went from an international to the PACCAR Club. I don't know if he actually has a PACCAR motor. But he did go from an international to the K-Dub. He said, great. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Seems like a cult. What? Prime? It's just a name, dude. Not a cult. Colt. The speaker's over my ear. Yeah. How do you charge the EPU? Great question. So the way EPUs work is I have a set of truck batteries and main batteries, and then I have which are located under my driver door. There's like a compartment, and then I have a set of auxiliary batteries which are located under my passenger seat, like under the cab. You have to access it from behind that fairing on the side. It's like under the cab, but would be located a little bit below my passenger seat and then back a little bit in between passenger and refrigerator. And you charge the EPU by just driving. So like I'll be sitting here until tomorrow morning. I have the air on 77 because it's getting cool outside. I have the air on 77. I just want to circulate some air. I don't need AC because it's cool enough outside to keep me nice and chill in the truck. So that'll last all night. And then I'll crank my truck up. And when I start working, the batteries charge again. So the way it works is it will blow air or heat. It will operate for you until the auxiliary batteries either reach 0 and it'll just cut off. Now your main batteries won't get drained down. It's just that the air will cut off until you crank the truck and charge them again. Or, hold on, I'm gonna read that in just a second. Or if you have the auto start on, thought you were always chill. Yeah. Or if you have the auto start on, the truck will automatically crank itself while you're asleep and then charge your battery from 20% to 80%, and then it'll cut the truck off for you, and then it'll work its way down again, and it'll keep going up and down. So that is how our smart air system works with the auto start technology. I think it's just like software. I know. Justin, he said waiting on JL to call. When he is raiding, nothing. Yeah, see what I tell you, still in raid. When he's raiding, doing raid, I don't know exactly what how that verb tense would be, but when he's raiding, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, the fact that he is commenting in this live, I think, is an amazing thing while he's raiding. I think that is a huge step in multitasking. Just want to congratulate him on that. So it seems Swift drivers are always mentioned in a negative way. Do they have a terrible training program? Bill, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna say Swift is actually as trash as people say they are. I think I'm really not sure. That's all I can say. That's all I can factually say. Anything else I'd just be fueling the fire. I don't want to do that to them. So yeah, still, you ought to send him Justin, you ought to send him one of those memes of like the old guy or whatever. He's like 2 steps away from dead, and like send it to him and say still waiting on JL to call. So let's look at the next comment. Hold on. I have same year, last truck, same year's last year, 55 miles, and right now 302,930 miles run. Great, knock on wood. Yeah, absolutely. So, oh, you have the same truck as me. Yeah. So, I got my truck with 499 miles on it. I now have 180,000 miles on it. And doing well. I'm grateful. I really am. Yeah, that's awesome. I love the EPU. I love the disc brakes. We were talking about that, Saddam, before you got here, about the stopping power on the disc brakes. Solid, man. Solid. Trucker John says it's like driving an SUV. It really is. It's solid, man. Being on the board now, maybe you can suggest start using B5 or B20. What is B5 and B20? Should I know this? I don't know what B5 and B20 is. Help me out, Michael Hunt. What's B5 and B20? Thought you were always chill. Yeah. Rafe, man, it's really good to see you, man. See you, digitally and all. I was talking to another driver from another company. She has the same setup. She says that the EPU on her truck is charged up by an alternator off the drive shaft. Yeah, so, I mean, whether the alternator is actually... my alternator is under the hood, okay? Now, if hers is on her drive shaft, that ain't none of my business. My alternator's under my hood. But yeah, that's how my EPU is charged. Mr. B Transport, how you doing? Fearless, I would ask about the alternator attached to the drive shaft. How is the alternator attached to the drive shaft? I've been in the... I'm not a mechanic, but I've never seen an alternator that was not belt driven. So, we'll just leave that at that. No APU expenses too. Yes, sir. No fuel, no maintenance. Exactly. Saddam, at the most, I actually was thinking about this earlier. At the most, there's actually another prime peak coming out the fuel. Belt driven, question mark? That's the only thing I've ever seen an alternator to be, Fearless. At the most, maintenance you're going to have to do on an EPU is you're going to have to replace the batteries eventually. Just like batteries in the truck. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Just like the batteries in the truck. All right there, Pete. We'll see. We'll see. Just like the batteries in the truck have to be replaced, it will help with emissions issues. B5 and B20. I'm really curious about what B5. I'm going to Google that. B5 and... There we go. Biodiesel. Okay. Oh, yeah. I've heard that before. Sorry, I got a call for a second. Yeah. So as far as maintenance on EPU, I imagine the batteries. Other than that, since it's all just electrical, it would just need a reflash in order to work. So, I don't know. I can't imagine much maintenance. So yeah, Saddam, that is exactly why I like my EPU. It's no trouble at all. It's no trouble at all. Let me catch up on these comments. There's just so many in Swift. Yeah, for sure. There's so many over here too. Swift, I mean, they're so similar. Any tips on getting through the training course to become a trainer? I start on Tuesday in those classes. Trucking with 6 Fats. If you are still here, read your pre-trip information. That is the only tip. That is really the only tip that can help you. Everything else you need to go to the class for, read your pre-trip. Read your pre-trip. Read your pre-trip right now. If you need your pre-trip information, find my email address in the description of any of my videos. Email me. Tell me you need the pre-trip information. Read your pre-trip. All right? Bill, you are opening up a can of worms about DEF. Is it expensive? When you compare it to a pre-emissions motor, good old Detroit 60 series, absolutely. You are opening up a can of worms if you're trying to get me to talk about pre-emissions versus emissions and DEF. You really are. I have a stronger opinion about that than I have let YouTube know so far. I'm going to try to leave it right there. Trucking with 6 Fats, make sure you read your pre-trip information. All right. Yeah, Fearless, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, belt driven for sure. Get the disc brakes, said Trucker John, for sure. It's worth every dollar. Get the disc brakes. Quit playing around. Yeah, Worth. I'm about to sign off after I catch up with these comments so I can watch Worth. I forgot about that. It will help with emissions issues. See, y'all are getting really close to an emissions conversation. You really shouldn't. B5, B20. I guess that's the next closest best thing to a fleet full of gliders. Anyways, that was stupid. Get the disc brakes for sure, though. B5, B20. I'll take B5 over B20 any day. I have to learn more about that. I can't even really talk much about that. I have to learn more. Any downside of the EPU versus the APU? No. Hate to say that. American Trucker? No. As a matter of fact, I don't remember who I was talking to. I even called Peterbilt to see what the installation of an EPU cost, and it's less than the price of a brand new APU. And in some cases, it's less than a gently used APU. How about that, American Trucker? I have no disadvantages. I will say sometimes hot gets you real hot and cold gets you real cold. And what I have to do sometimes is leave my sleeper berth curtains open so some of that heat can travel to the cab. At times I'll even have to crack windows because it's like burning me up in here and drying out the air. But other than that, that is why I got the heat on. Any downside of EPU versus APU? Absolutely not. You save money in fuel. You save money in maintenance costs. You don't have to run. You're not dealing with a belt. You're not dealing with another thing you have to change oil in. Coolant. Nope. Yes, sir, Deviant. See you soon. Trucker John, see you soon. I'm about to sign off, too, as soon as I catch up here. I'm going to do a whole video about how I feel about one day. I'm trying to keep that cool. My Pete is not like B20. I don't know anything about that. I'll have to look into that. I can't find how many off days I have accumulated while being a company driver. Where do I live, I guess. Flatbed J, I don't know. Every once a month, I took 3 or 4 days when I was company. Hey, yeah, we all hit the like button. I think it does something for the algorithms or something of that nature. I think I was supposed to say that at the beginning. Oops. Be all right. Did I just see? I think I saw JDQ's name. Swift is quite bigger than Prime. That's what I thought. I thought they were pretty massive. some issues using an APU versus EPU. There seems like there's issues using APU and max wattage versus EPU. I don't know. I haven't had a problem. Okay. Thank you, Bill. I will say, when I closed the curtain, you know, when in the blazing summer in Cali, if you want to be cool, you're going to need to close your sleep brake curtains. I don't remember what it was like. It was like that with an APU. I remember being in my trainer's truck. I mean, you had to close the curtain. It was hot up top. So, I don't know. Hit the thumbs down button twice. Thumbs up once. I don't know though. As far as wattage goes, I'm pushing enough watts. I've got enough. And then did I just see the actual? Oh, okay, never mind. I got enough power, man. I don't have any issues with my APU. If it's too hot, for sure, I got to close the sleep brake curtains. If it's too cold outside and I got the heat running, I'm gonna have to close them to heat this up. And then I'll usually open the top, like crack the top a little bit, so some of that'll go out if it gets too much for me. But the thing is, if you're American trucker, like American trucker, the number is the percentage of the buyout. Interesting. B5, B20. You playing bingo, Johnson logic. The thing about the EPU is, American trucker, if you're thinking about getting one, because I don't know, it sounded like maybe you were thinking about it. The thing about it, especially with the smart air system that I have, is that when you put it on auto, like if you have it on auto 70, let's see, 79, 78 might be comfortable in the wintertime. That thing ain't shiny. You come in here trash talking. No hippie. The thing about auto is sometimes you have to get it like recalibrated basically. So they can flash it next time you go to the dealership. They can recalibrate it and adjust the parameters. Otherwise, it'll think you're at 76 before you really get to 76. So, but that wasn't, I wouldn't call that a disadvantage. I'd call that just something I had to do at the dealership one time when I was there. I didn't go there for it, but you know what I mean. At Prime Now, I wish I caught your live earlier. So look, I made a video about the truck driver shortage. It either posted last week or it will post this week. I can't remember. I can't look right now either because I'm on my phone. Oh, right here. I made a video about the truck driver shortage and what I thought about it. Hold on. Your channel. Manage videos. You can close that. We can close this. Okay, yeah. Post October 19th, so 2 days from now. My opinion on the truck driver shortage. We'll post 2 days from now, or thumbs down. How you feel? All right. Hold on, man. Might be an interesting conversation to have hen gas. Oh, to have when gas is $4.50. What? The B5, B20, or the pre-emissions? I guess you know if fuel was $4.50. It wouldn't matter pre-emissions, but I guess it would though. I don't know. Still extra cost. Chris Walsh TV, how you doing? I'm actually signing off, Chris Walsh. You caught me in the back half. It's like 90. We're at 93 minutes right now. I'll say this. Long story short, there are a lot of trucks out here that have ran a long time without having any other def issues, without maintenance. You know, regular maintenance as far as the emission system goes. There's something to be said about glider trucks, about all of the pre-2007 motors. How about we just say that? There's something to be said. These guys are spending a ton of money for glider trucks, cat motors, 60 series, plenty of them, you know, Volvo motors. I mean, there's something to be said. It's one less thing. I used to hang out with a guy, worked on cars together. And anytime somebody say, oh, I got something new, he'd say, yeah, that's just something else to break. Well, that's how I feel about emission systems. Justin, appreciate you stopping in. That's how I feel about emission system. It's something else to break. I get it, though. I get climate change, global warming, all of that stuff. I get it. Hey, Chris Walsh TV, if you check out the description of all of my videos, you will find my contact information down there. Do know my business phone is currently dead. However, my GoPro just finished charging. My business phone is currently dead. So it's been dead for like a week. So sorry, anybody who's text me or hit me up. Sorry. All right, but look, I'm about to go get me a honey bun, watch some Worth, and just chill out. It's my last day. I appreciate y'all checking in. Justin, does the B5 help with the hydrocarbon buildup on the DEF? I wonder, Michael. Look, I appreciate y'all stopping into the live. Checking out, though, finding somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it is not about what you believe. It is why you believe it. JL, thank you for coming in, and I will talk to y'all later. I have no idea how to end this live. Here we go. See y'all later.